So yesterday morning, we tried to get his starter back working again, and we're unsuccessful. Basically, yes, sad face. What did you do to try and get that working?
Well, we thought it would cool down and then it would start, but that didn't change anything. So we ran a wire directly to the starter solenoid and applied 12 volts to it, and it didn't do anything. So I'm pretty sure the starter solenoid is fried. It sparked a little bit, so I knew it was getting to the solenoid, but it wasn't happening.
Alright, so let's see. This thing has a cool little voltage meter on it. And tell me what kind of juice the battery has. Full volts. Surprise, surprise. Alright, so now it's got lots of voltage. No issues there. Nothing. So, normally this sitting in the car, this is hot on your car, so the positive lead from the battery, and this is the solenoid, the lead that engages the solenoid. Sometimes another connection there for a distributor or something. So when you jumper from the hot over to here, and you can do it with a screwdriver on some cars, the solenoid should click and in fact engage the starter. So as you can see, that's not happening. Normally I would just try and take it apart and see if there's something in there that's causing problems, and I will do that, but I need a spare, so I'm going to go see how much they are first before I do all that. And then I will have a spare once I fix this one. Hey there. Here's a starter out of the 914, and I already started disassembling, and there's two screws that go in this way, two long screws that go in this way, and three little screws that hold the back end of the solenoid on. And I'm suspecting I don't really have to take those apart just yet, but the last one is this bolt to this. Oh, that was loose. I wonder if that might be the problem. So, anyways, I'm going to pull this out and see what else I can find. I think I can leave that in there. So the problem is an electrical problem. It's not making connection. So that would be from here to here. And the other way. So this cover comes off the back. This is a Hi Torgue starter. They're all pretty much the same with different mounting connections. So there's the solenoid that's inside there, and this is, I think that's where the connection is made to make the connection from the positive terminal over to the other side and to the starter motor. If we look at it, so I'm going to hook up the battery to this side. This is the connection that goes through it. So the solenoid is going to engage, and I think it shoves it out somehow. But as far as the electrical portion of it, it goes from here to here. Just looking to see if there's anything loose in there. Now this piece, this bolt was loose, so that could be part of it. The other part of it is the possible just buildup on these connections here. So I'm going to clean that up here and it's going to be like this piece, this copper piece connects these two pieces and makes the 12 volts go to the starter motor. Well, starter motor never moved, so that connection is not being made, and it's not really engaging. And so we'll see what I can find here. I'll keep tearing into this. Battery's gonna go dead pretty. Okay, all right. So the GoPro died. Here's what I did. I took the connections there, sanded and filed them clean and filed those. Made sure that these bolts are tight, which I think this one was one. This one was one that was not, and this one actually wasn't real tight either. But so I got the starter back together, tightened those nuts down there. I cleaned and sanded the connections on the inside. We'll see if the solenoid is actually doing anything. So we've got a good battery, and we've got the connection for the solenoid. Ooh, I think we have a starter. That's awesome. I just thought I'd show you where the starter goes. Actually bolts to the 930 transmission, and it's above the half shaft and next to the header there. Doesn't look too bad. Now the starter's back in place, and we've wrapped it with the heat shielding. Let's give it a test and see if it fixed it. Now I just want to check it with this key off. Never sound better. So, yeah, I'm a happy guy. It's working. So we'll move on to the next one. Thanks.